Righty-ho everybody, and welcome to today's adventure. For today I went to see the BANKSYLAND Exhibit in Pittsburgh, PA in the Strip District, and I also tried some food in the local area at Luke Holy's Alaskan Grill.
It's delicious.
Please hit that like and subscribe button so I can bring you more fun and entertaining content. Please comment on this video as to whether you like this video, tried this food, or been to the BANKSYLAND exhibit. Now let's get started on today's fun, creative adventure. So this exhibit was located in the Cadence building and it was hidden from everybody until a week before. After searching for it, I finally found it upstairs from this bicycle store. All the artworks will be shown in their entirety. Nothing will be edited, but some of these artworks might be offensive to certain people. So just so you know, some things can be offensive to younger viewers and certain groups. That is the gift store to the right, and the entrance with a bar to the left. As I entered, there were real pieces, stop signs, and metal pieces to the left. On the right-hand side were video representations of some of his artwork that was still spray painted on walls around the world. This was the signboard that explained what BANKSYLAND was. This wall shows animatics of some of his cement paintings on walls that couldn't be removed. Nice robot spray painting. Somebody falling with a shopping cart. Parking. I guess he thought there should be a park there. Consumerism, how does that look to primitive people? These were some real pieces, stop signs and pieces they were able to take down. This rat with glasses was one of his more popular figures. There he is. More images of the rapper rats. And who's that? Rat DMC.
It's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky.
Here we have a famous piece called Coppers. Another famous piece, a girl hugging a bomb. This section was related to his Disneyland or Disneyland spoof. This was a jacket for a construction worker. When Banksy does his works, he does them mostly during the day. He wears construction suits and just convinces people he's doing street work. This is a photo of Disneyland, a real park you could go to that was all sort of messed up and grotesque. Here we have Ariel, all distorted in front of a broken castle. She was sculpted in 3D in that distorted way, so that's the way she looks for real. Looking through the gallery, we see a statue of one of his most famous images, this flower thrower. I believe the original is on a wall in Israel. Here we see a sculpture of the bomb hugger girl. He really doesn't like consumerism, does he? Oh. Here's another silkscreen print of the flower thrower. This one I absolutely loved. It was Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz with Toto being seized and searched by a police officer.
Toto? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
More rats painting. Commentaries on the evil of shopping carts. Anti-war images. Rat DMC, and Pulp Fiction. This is a famous British phone booth sculpture that appeared one day in the London streets. This is also a famous image that appeared in the material of the Gorillaz band. Who are also suspected of knowing Banksy, or even one of the members actually being Banksy. This is one of his most famous images. The girl with a balloon in the shape of a heart. This is an anti-war piece. Some of his pieces were just displayed digitally, like this one. They would show animatics of them. This is a controversial piece showing Jesus being crucified with Christmas presents. This is a commentary on consumerism at Christmas time around Jesus and his birth. This is an animation of some of his spray painted pieces that are still on walls around the world. They weren't able to remove them, so they made a little animation of them. An anti-war kitty cat? This is a really interesting and controversial exhibit. There were some really deeply meaningful pieces here that really provoked you to think about the world you live in, the way that we consume things, the way that we put value on things, what's important to us, what shouldn't be important, like war. So it definitely was an interesting thing to see. Now stay tuned as I do a review of the Banksy gift store, and then go to Luke Holy's Alaskan Grill to taste some delicious seafood. On my way out in the lobby, I noticed they had the bar prices for those that like to drink. I then went to the Banksy consumerism store, which is something that Banksy does not like. They had different types of t-shirts, sweatshirts. They had these really neat spray cans, and I asked if Banksy actually did them, and they said no. They were like $60, so I put it back. Famous quotes from Banksy. You could also buy these on a poster. This was a Banksy skateboard for $95. Banksy bags, tote bags. These were some of the prices. T-shirts were $30, crew necks were $50, hoodies were $70, hats were $30, water bottles $45. I decided to get the $7 pin because I'm a cheapskate. Some more consumerist merchandise. Oh, I don't think I like it. It's a water bottle. Who the F is Banksy? That's the point. There was more to see than what you see here, but I'm not going to show it all. You can go to the Banksy exhibit yourself. Now let's go to Luke Holy's Alaskan Grill to get something to eat. So right down the street from the exhibit was Luke Holy's Wild Alaskan Grill. This is a super trendy, cool eatery that specializes in seafood. And I guess they specialize in bear meat too. There's a giant shark on the wall, a giant octopus, a giant fish tank with fish in it. More fish on the wall. Anyway, I then sat down and started looking through the menus. So they had all kinds of good foods and even some specials: lobster bisque fries, seafood nachos, peel and eat shrimp salads, different types of fish sandwiches, hot lobster rolls, Steel City lobster roll, street tacos with lobster and shrimp, pasta, small plates. This was the drink menu. They have the usual beer, wine, non-alcoholic beer, and their specialty was this Bloody Mary with different types of seafood, which I tried. So please stay tuned for that. This is their specialty cocktail menu. So I decided to start out with the drink, which was their Bloody Mary with all that junk on it. So their Bloody Mary started at $10, and that base is a Bloody Mary mix garnished with celery, pickle, olives, lemon, and lime. I then added $3 worth of peel and eat shrimp, $3 candy bacon, and fried soft shell crab for $21. So there it is, the $37 Bloody Mary with my little shrimp and bacon and nice crispy googly eyes. Let me see if I can get it off of there. Ugh. Let me dip it in my Bloody Mary mix. This is really good candied bacon. What I'll do is I'll wait to the end and do a review at the end of all the pieces and give you my score. Shrimp, taking the shell off of it, dip it into my Bloody Mary. This is pretty good shrimp. It's very fresh. Get over there. Yank that off. Oops. Nice and crispy and potato chippy. Let me give you a sip. That's good. Now here are my ratings. For the shrimp, they were good and fresh. They were not too shrimpy. I'm going to give them a 9. The bacon was good. It was nice and salty and sweet, a little bit chewy, and it was thick. That was really good candy bacon. I'm going to give it a 10. The soft shell fried crab was very good. It was very tender inside, lightly crisp on the outside, nicely salted, had kind of a potato chip feel to it. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. The Bloody Mary drink, which I've never had before, was very spicy, tomatoey. It had overall good flavor. If you like Bloody Marys, I think this is a good one to start with. And I'm going to say, even though this is my first Bloody Mary, that I'm going to give the Bloody Mary mix a 10. Overall, I'm just going to give this entire drink a 10. It was very fun, very interesting, very tasty, and very expensive. For starters, I tried their signature Captain Crunch roll for $14. This was shrimp tempura and cucumber topped with spicy crab salad tempura, Captain Crunch, and special sushi sauce. Look at that. Oh, it's so crunchy. I can't wait to try it. Let's give it a taste. I'm gonna mix my wasabi and ginger. Okay. I'm ready.
It's delicious.
This is really good. It's lightly crunchy, it's salty and sweet because of the sauce. It has a light crab taste. The wasabi is very, very hot, so you want to use that sparingly. And the sauce is sort of a sweet and savory sauce put together. I really like this, and I would try it again. And I would give this 9 stars
Captain Crunch. It's crunchy.
out of 10. I decided to play around with my Bloody Mary a little bit more and order one more item. When I looked at their menu, I saw their Steel City Lobster Roll for $28. This is smothered with lobster bisque and creme fraiche. So it is actually a lobster roll with items on it. As I waited, I walked over and admired my new friend Benny. And then went over and looked at my beautiful Steel City roll. Looks delicious. Let's give my fries a taste first. Good. Nice and salty. Let me get this crab roll. I can't get it. Get fries. Meat and potatoes. This is delicious.
Delicious.
The fries were really crispy and salty and soft on the inside, and I'm gonna give those a 10. The bread was really good, and it was soaked in a creamy, mildly sweet lobster bisque sauce. The lobster was very tender with seasoning, and then there was a lobster bisque on top. Together, eating it with the fries and all the sauce, I'm gonna give this an overall 9.5 stars.
You hungry?
Out of 10. So that was my review of the BANKSYLAND exhibit in Pittsburgh and Luke Holy's Alaskan Grill, also in Pittsburgh in the Strip District. Do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe and comment below whether you liked this video, tried this food, or went to the BANKSYLAND exhibit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on one of my fun, crazy adventures. Bye-bye.